Well lads, how are you all doing, and welcome back to another Boosh video. It is very windy outside, so I don't know if my my mic is gonna somehow pick up the wind, and my arm here keeps falling. But anyways, welcome back to another video. This video I've kind of been holding off for a little bit of time because I don't know, I didn't really sit down and think, should I chat about it, should I not chat about it? But, I mean, going by the title and going by what I'm doing here, clearly I came up with the decision easy enough. In this video, I kind of want to chat about relationships. And I've been in one, you've probably been in one, most people have been in one, right? Now, if you haven't been in one yet, you'll eventually get into one. But I just kind of want to chat about this subject and just chat about my experience and just generally just chatting about relationships in general. Unsurprisingly, looking at my absolutely gorgeous face, just my absolutely brilliant personality, it's no surprise that I have been in a relationship at some point within my life. Not to this day, but I was at some point. And I think like a lot of first relationships and stuff, it starts off very well, and then sooner down the line you're like, this is god, this isn't good, and then they start, it just doesn't work out between you. But, a lot of the time the first relationship usually isn't, the one that you stay with or nothing like that. And I think it's like that for a lot of things. Like whenever you're starting out in a relationship, usually like the first year or like the first like half of the year is like that honeymoon phase where everyone's like, oh my god, I love you, all that type of stuff. And then after that, it starts coming out to the whole, showing your true sides and all that type of shit. And, oh boy, there was some true sides shown, but we're gonna get past that. That's fine. Listen, we're better these days. The money's up. Listen, that's the one thing that's only good about this. She pulled out before the money went up. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. She's at a loss. I'm at a win here. But I think that a lot of people, especially nowadays, like a lot of people kind of fear that, oh my god, you have to go into a relationship, you have to go into this like immediately, especially whenever you're young, because I think people feel like it's like an obligation at a young age to immediately just get into one and then settle like that. Because I currently have a friend in the moment, I'm not gonna say who, but I've got a friend in the moment, and he's kind of just really wanting to get into one. And I mean, it's hard to look at because the man's health's declining over thinking about how he needs one, and it's just, it ain't good for the mind, man. You got to focus on yourself before focusing on someone else. But I think that's another thing, especially like I think you have to focus on yourself first before you start focusing on other people and start that type of shit. Because I mean, like, I was kind of doing that for a while. I was focusing on them more than I was focusing on myself. And I mean, some of you that have been watching my main channel for years, you might have noticed the slow increase in my absolute girthy hips, my just the state of me just getting worse over time. But the good thing is you could really tell, I've just gotten a lot sexier. I mean, like, god, you look at me now. God damn. Absolute chick magnet, I'm telling you. But the kind of mindset that I have at the moment is just, getting myself sorted first, getting that bread up even more. Just, getting me sorted before I start sorting anyone else. Now, obviously, not everyone's going to be like that. I think that some people kind of want to just get into the one for getting into the sake of one. Or some people do find that sort of middle ground where they find someone who is like, equally as driven as them, so then they can both, keep up that, goal that they have. Which is fair enough. And some people are meant to be like that. People are meant to be just like that. But I think that some people just have to stop thinking that, just because you're young, you have to get into this one thing, and be stuck with that person for the rest of your life. Because I remember seeing this this quote by this old man on TikTok, and it really stuck with me. And it's quite comical, but it actually kind of is true. Don't go shopping when you're hungry, because you might just pick up the wrong thing. Don't go into a relationship just because you're lonely, or else you're going to pick up the wrong thing. Listen, it hit me like a truck. I'm telling you, I was sitting there in my little corner. I was like, wow, bravo, bravo, good man. Bravo for that. But he's not wrong, because I think that a lot of people who do end up just going into one for the sake of going into one are just people that are just, they need a little love in their life. And as I said, I know one person like that at the moment. We try to help them every day, but You know, there's only so much you can do. They'll be fine though. We're there for them. We're there. It's fine. But I think that no matter who you are or no matter what you think about yourself, like you might be, you know, feeling down about yourself now. You might think that, you know, oh, you'll never get into one. Like, because there are a lot of people out there, especially, oh my God, the amount of people in this world that, like, the amount of people in this world that think like that is absolutely insane. Like, because there's a lot of people out there who's like depressed, you know, for multiple different reasons. It could be family, it could just be general like life, just anything clinically, you know. But some people think that they'll never find love or never find love again. And that is just stupid because quite frankly, everyone in their life deserves love. Everyone will eventually get love in their life. But you shouldn't be focusing on someone else if you can't focus on yourself first. Like you gotta get yourself up in order before you start helping someone else. Because it sometimes can be a lot to maintain depending on who you're with or depending on who you are. So that's kind of just my advice. Focus on yourself before focusing on someone else. Like if you aren't ready for one, don't. It's simple as. But everyone will eventually, but everyone will eventually find someone, and you know you're not going to be lonely forever. You know you could, you know, keep that chin up, focus on that grind, you know, make that bread. I mean, that's what I'm kind of doing. You don't have to take my advice, but that's my advice for what I'm saying from my perspective. You know, if you agree, disagree, you know, comment down below. If there's something I haven't covered, you know, comment down below. Remember, like, subscribe, all that kind of thing. Boosh video out next Friday, but because of the fact it's before Christmas, you know, if I don't somehow see you till then, happy Christmas, I don't know when Hanukkah is, but I think it's somewhere around there. I don't know what kind of things you celebrate around that time, but happy holidays. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day.